Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. And the Chippewas will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff to the single back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Chippewas want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to run for it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they're able to get him down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Leaves it with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He rifles one deep down the right side. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Powers forward. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of...
Turning it on! A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Chippewas are moving quickly down the field.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Let's get it, huh? Break.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Unloads it left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Slithers into space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. Breaks into, got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Finds him. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They're going back to the ground. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Trying to find his man in the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And they're in for a touchdown.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. They'll go to the air on second and short. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Fires to the big fella.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He'll throw it. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Quick strike complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing deep. He's open on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Snap in the shotgun. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Oh, he got loose. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
But this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's O'Neal. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Leaves it with the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Looking for the score. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose. Pulls it in down the sideline. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Central Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. On the move is the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's in open space downfield, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give on the counter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Let's go. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for space, it's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Chippewas moving quickly to the line.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Breaks the tackle. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends are...
There he goes. Lowers those pads. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Chippewas started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give and tick, 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 tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. The give to the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.